Now one of these young new dumbass rappers, man. You know, don't be calling me gang. Don't be calling me no more simp. Don't say boy, please. Don't. I take offense to all. I don't play like that. Don't play with me like that. Like, don't do that. Like, I'm a cold-blooded man. Like, I ain't no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And cause I'm looking for a woman if I'm talking to you. Like, I ain't looking for no man. I don't need you hollering about gang this and simp this and boy please this and I'm looking for a feminine female, man, when I'm chopping with you. You know what I'm saying? That what made the last go that way.
And you know, like when women be talking about like, oh, this my hubby bubby and he's my friend. No, miss, I'm your man. I'm not your friend. I'm not your homie. We don't dap each other up. Can you imagine that? You dapping your girl up and you the one beating the doonies up. What?
Oh, Mr. Tyrone. I just gotta get freaky for you because you love the hoes.
I don't care if they don't like me. I came here to stunt. Yeah. I don't care if they don't.
What's good, everybody? If you're first time viewing my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, I ran across this particular video today. I don't know if he's a rapper or I don't know what he is. His name is Finesse2Tymes. He explains on TikTok why he broke up with Erica Banks. If you don't know who Erica Banks is, she's the woman that made that song Bust It. Bust It. Bust it, 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 bust it. On TikTok, when everybody was doing that TikTok challenge, I knew her from Then Leave that she made with Club God. So I did it again, y'all. I got them mixed up. I was actually talking about Queendom. This is the song Toot That with Erica Banks with Club God. So my bad. I'm gonna call him FT. Mr. FT over here, you know, he made it very plain and clear in this TikTok that he ain't trying to get with a homie. He ain't trying to find no homie. He ain't trying to find somebody to dap up and play video games with. He's like, don't call me bruh, don't call me home, all this other type of stuff, right? There used to be this one girl who used to be in my friend group. I ain't gonna put her name out there, right? But you know, she didn't really have both parents in the household, all the type of stuff. But she comes off very, very, very masculine. I'm talking about as soon as you get hyped with her, she put her shoulders come up. Her shoulders come up. You know, you have people to be talking like, you know, like she trying to tussle, like she trying to fight somebody. Yo, on my mama, on my daddy, on all this type of stuff. Naming streets, highways. I don't know none of that. Ain't no man want to talk to a woman like that. A woman, if you ever feel like this energy from a woman where she feels like she can square up to a man, she gotta go. You over here, you talking to the girl, y'all getting into an argument, y'all have a little debate or whatever the case is, or have a little disagreement. Now she calling you out your name. Now she calling you the B word. Now she trying to put hands on you. Ain't no man gonna put up with that. And if a man does put up with that, he certainly isn't happy. So this man here, you could say he's exposing her, whatever the case is. But I mean, if you listen to Erica Banks' music and you compare it to what he says in terms of her personality and who she is, they're one and the same. They're not that much different. I remember watching this video on Daily Wrap-Up's crew, shout out to them, and it was this woman that they had on there. It was probably like a few months ago, and this woman was just outrageous. This woman was over here just getting loud and getting rebuttal and getting disrespectful.
You said the only toxic I with is scammers and drug dealers.
He made a mistake, but clearly.
Hold on, Ace.
You're right.
I gave you another example of toxic that I with. Is he toxic to me? No. He does what the I want him to do. He's not toxic to me. Is he toxic to his wife and his kids? Absolutely, because he's not.
Why are you dealing with a like that?
Do I care what he's doing? His wife,
Shay! Shay! It's
the is you talking about?
How's that not your business, bro?
Shay.
That's not my business.
Bro, that sounds like
Excuse me.
no, you're not taking accountability.
That's not my business.
So
if he wants to cheat on his wife, why is that my business?
So what you
cheated on me and bitches didn't feel like that was their business.
Man.
Why do I care if this man want to cheat on his wife?
man?
Bro,
Why, Eli?
So
Why, Eli?
so what you be?
Hold on. Why, Eli?
And you already can tell this is not somebody you should want to be in a relationship with. This definitely is not somebody you should put on your list. You don't need to be beating the doonies. You don't need to be getting the yammy whammies. None of that. None of that. That is straight up toxicity. And this doesn't just go for like American black women, because you're going to have some men, you know, red pill men be like,
well, it's American black women, the way they've been westernized in society.
listen, this goes for a variety of women. There are a lot of Caribbean women I have came across. They're not too right in the head. Some West African, East African women, especially Kenyan women. I don't know what it is. Some Kenyan women, they very combative. Don't know what it is. Shout out to Kenyan women. But some Kenyan women out there just, I don't know what it is. But I remember I was having this conversation. I'll talk about this in a couple of my videos. And we was talking about the whole thing going on with the George Floyd protests. And she just had an issue, like a clear-cut issue with what I had to say concerning all these black people going out there and protesting and not getting any results. And anytime that you know that a woman has a direct issue with you, and she comes off to you like, no, go on, say what you have to say, tell me what's wrong, I promise I won't get mad, no, go ahead, talk, I want to know what your thoughts are about this. In that particular tone, it may not be the exact tone, but anytime a woman, and she looks like she about to like cut you with a knife, no, change the subject, play it off the best way you can. Oh, you just all this type of stuff. Because the moment that you express how you feel, or the moment that you express your perspective on that particular issue, is over. When I tell you this woman just completely transformed into She-Hulk, just yelling through the goddamn screen, all type of MFs, all type of B words at me. This was in the summer of 2020. Kenyan girl. Now she done gave her life to Christ. It's beyond me. And some of these women, I don't know what their relationship is with their father, but if they never seen a functional relationship between their mother and father, and how a particular argument or a conversation or a disagreement between a man and a woman is supposed to go, most likely you're not going to get the best outcome or results from that particular woman, because she won't know how to have a dialogue with you. You know, every time that y'all get into a disagreement, now she wanna go in her own little corner, her own space. She wanna be left alone. She can't learn to just compromise or to agree to disagree. She wants to go to other levels into concerning the conversation. You ever get into a disagreement with a woman, and then it gets to a point where now she yelling, now she want to low blow you and all this other type of stuff. Now y'all not talking. She on one side of the house, you on the other side of the house. You hang up on her on FaceTime. Y'all haven't been talking for the past couple of days. That's not healthy. I used to think that was healthy. Back in 2019, 2020, there was one particular girl I was talking to. I used to think that was healthy. I used to think that talking to a particular girl, and if we get into an argument and we don't talk for a couple of days, that was the way that things were supposed to go in a talking stage, or whatever the case is. That's not healthy at all. Men around our age, between 18 and 24, some of us haven't been given the best example of a man and a woman relationship, even if they're married. Some of us haven't been given a functional or a healthy example on a disagreement between a man and a woman, or if something went wrong, whatever the case is. More likely than not, you're going to have the woman nagging the hell out of the man. And if you're setting an example for your sons, daughters, that all, for the most part of your relationship, there's just going to be dysfunction, there's just going to be arguments, Do you really think you're encouraging or setting an example for your children that they should get married too? That they should start families too? Think about that. I remember asking on, I believe it was Twitter. I asked on Twitter, but I put the tweet on Instagram so that I could actually get some responses. And, I asked my audience, I was like, is your mother and your father, are their relationship goals for you? You know what 95% of us said? Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. No, no, to the no, no. And, for some of us, we're not going to say that it was just all the way bad or whatever the case is, but we want to strive for better. A lot of us haven't been given a righteous or a functional or healthy, a lot of us haven't been given a righteous or a healthy example on love. Most of us don't know what love is unless we see it on television and they tell us what love is. A lot of us men don't know what love is. That's why you have a lot of men on social media, with this red pill content rhetorics. Talking about if a man gets married, it's a scam. You know how dysfunctional you have to be for you as a man to say that marriage is a scam? For you to say that you can't understand why you just have to be held bound to one woman. Do you know how dysfunctional you as a man have to be to have that perception of marriage? A lot of us were raised up in the church. And if there's anything that I learned from the church is that marriage is supposed to be a holy matrimony between a man and a woman. This is supposed to be a communion, a get together where you spend the rest of your life with your significant other, your soulmate. Through the ups and downs and highs and lows, y'all stick it through. That love is more than just an emotion. It's more than action. Love is a commitment. Love is being self-disciplined. Love is setting an example. Love perseveres. Love is more than just an action. Taking somebody out to eat. Giving them some flowers. Love is something that you build with somebody. It's a commitment. But a lot of us haven't been taught how to love and who to love. A lot of us don't love ourselves. That's the center core of many things concerning relationships. If we don't even have the desire to be with our reflection, then what does that say about us? A lot of black men are making videos about black women. A lot of black women are making videos about black men. And what you're seeing here is you're seeing black people express their dysfunction. You're seeing black people express their self-hatred, their trauma, their pain. And they have nobody to go to, nobody to run to. Who do I run to? Who do I run to when I need love? A lot of us don't have a space, a foundation, a haven to where we can express our emotions, to get what we need to have healed. And it's sad. It's very unfortunate. You have black people, you have black men and women out here who feel like that they need to find love outside of themselves. It's very sad for me to go on social media and I see a black woman talk about, I'm done with black men. It's terrible to see black men on here talk about, I can't take black women serious. It's ridiculous. Listen to me and listen good. Until you make the change to heal yourself, until you put your foot down and say, I'm no longer going to put up with this, until you create your own reality and change and renew your mind to where you're not going to generalize your own women, you're not going to generalize your own men, you're going to stay in that same pattern of trauma. You're going to stay in that same pattern of long suffering. You're never going to find the right woman. You're never going to find the right man because you have made up in your mind that you're not good enough for that special person. That's what you're really saying when you're saying, I can't find a good man. I can't find a good woman. You're saying you're not good enough.
No, I'm not. I love myself. Not that.
No, because if you love yourself, you will actually pursue and entertain the right people, one. And two, you wouldn't speak so bad of yourself. Don't you feel like that you can actually find the right person? Don't you feel like that the right person can find you? Don't you feel like that the right person that you're trying to pursue, the right person that should be in your life, don't you feel like that you can attract that person? Don't you feel like that you should be good enough to attract the person that should be good into your life? You can't attract that person going on social media every day talking about your distaste for the opposite gender. You can't do that. Do you do you expect, do you really think in your mind that you can go on social media and talk about your just pure distaste for the opposite gender and think you're going to find a good partner? That's crazy. It's even worse because a lot of y'all attract the wrong individuals into your life over and over and over again, and you fail to even see it. Until you make that change, until you begin to not only respect yourself and love yourself and what you see in the mirror every day, but you're willing to see yourself in another person. You're willing to love and cherish your reflection. I ain't saying for us as black men or for you as a black woman, I'm not telling you to love somebody through all the bads, right? Or throughout all negativity. I'm not telling you to go out or pursue somebody who is no good for you. Because if you love yourself, you're not going to go for somebody who is no good for you. Just like if I love myself, I'm not going to drink bleach. I'm not going to put something that's toxic in my body. Right? I'm not going to make myself sick. So a lot of us, we go after the wrong things because a lot of us don't love ourselves. A lot of us think that whatever we're pursuing or going for is going to fill in that hole. It's going to, that goes right back to how we were raised. A lot of men weren't given they weren't given that love and nurturing from their mother, so they become simps. A lot of these women out here weren't given a good and faithful relationship with their father, so they seek male validation. It's beyond me.